All right, so the Broncos just wrapped up their first week of OTAs, and Sean Payton is very impressed, and it's always a good time when Sean Payton leaves a training camp or practice impressed and happy. So let's take a look and dive into this. First up is Bo Nix, and I gotta say he looked sharp, he looked keen, he was focused. He even said himself that he wasn't focusing on his footwork and his timing or anything like that. He was more focused on trying to read the defense and fix that aspect of his game. And after every play, you could see him coaching every receiver, including the veterans like Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims. He was coaching them, giving them guidance and tips. And that leadership was on full display today. He looked comfortable. He looked confident. And I have a lot of optimism that he's going to have a much better year than he did last year. Harvey was another one who was turning some heads there at OTAs today. He was fast. He was explosive. They sent him out on a couple of routes. Him and Nix connected a few times, and he's just really picking up the offense. Harvey was someone that I wasn't really sold on when the Broncos drafted him, especially because they kept trading back before they eventually did draft him. And then the more I watched his highlights, the more I read on his scouting reports, the more I was like, okay, this guy might be someone to watch. But he's doing really well. He's picking up the offense, and honestly, I think he could potentially be RB1. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I also wouldn't sleep on Estimé, who showed up to practice. He looks faster. He looks more agile. He kept that ball high and tight. He had some trouble early on last season with those 2 fumbles, and that's put him in the doghouse for a good while. He started getting his rhythm in the back end of the season, but Estimé is someone I wouldn't sleep on either. And last, we have the new tight end from Jacksonville, Evan Engram, with his first look in a Broncos orange and blue. He was doing pretty well. He caught everything thrown at him. And right now, it's going to be a battle on who's going to be the number 1 receiver. You know, is it going to be Courtland Sutton, who had a very good practice today? Or is it going to be Evan Engram? Who's going to be Nix's number 1 target? I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Make sure you comment below on that. But overall, I mean, this was a great practice. And again, as I said before, it's always a good time when Sean Payton leaves happy and he's impressed. The Broncos will continue their OTAs next week, and I got to say, I'm super excited to see what they do there. A lot to look forward to, and then I believe after their OTAs, they're going to jump into the mandatory minicamp, and then they're going to go into their training camp after that, so there's a lot to look forward to, and I hope you guys are as stoked about it as I am. Make sure you're following me here on TikTok and as well on my Instagram at OCNews365. I'm doing a 1K giveaway. Once my Instagram hits 1,000 followers, I'm doing a 1K giveaway where you can chance to win a $25 gift card to your choice of Fanatics, the NFL Shop, or Lids. All right, that's Fanatics, Lids, NFL Shop, your choice, $25 gift card. Make sure you're following me there, and I hope to see you guys soon.